Hi, everyone. I am so lucky to be with Rob Johnson. Please, Rob, tell me how you are and tell us about yourself.
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm honored to be invited. Been a watercolor artist for about 7 years now. I started off. It started off with a bit of pain. My son was born 1 pound 9 ounces, and every day in the hospital. He was in the hospital for 4 months and 5 days, and I had to learn how to cope and to deal with loss and gain because he was a twin and his brother did not make it. So learning how to deal with the gain and then the loss at the same time, being a new father, your brain is everywhere. So I took to Google, where else to go? I took to Google and looked up coping mechanisms, ways to, rid myself of stress, grieving tactics. And at the top it said art. So I was like, art. I like art. I've always been into it. My parents surrounded me with art growing up. We were a military family, so we were constantly moving. So everywhere that we went, my parents made sure that every house that we were in had, an identity to it, which was good artwork. So I took to that. I sketched my son every day, and when he was born, his skin was, pretty much translucent. So as my skills got better, he grew and, he started, his facial features started growing, his body started growing, he started getting more pigmentation into his skin. It just really took off from there. After the whole 4 months and 5 days, we brought him home, thank God. And now I have this skill. And we moved into this house and I had a man cave and I had nothing on the walls. So I was like, well, I'm a huge sports fan, huge comic book fan, huge fan of music. But I wanted to get some sports guys on the wall. And, when you have a baby, you don't have that much money to, sit up there and splurge. So I was like, well, I have this new skill that, I pretty much self-taught myself. And I started drawing, a lot of the NBA basketball players, NFL players, baseball guys, boxing legends. And pretty much, I put them up on my walls and, my wife looked at them and was like, wow, those are really good. And my best friends who, they don't spend a lot of money on a lot of stuff, but they were like, hey man, can I get this guy painted by you? I want that. And I was like, oh, okay. I might have something here. I had a stack of paintings and my wife was like, so what are we going to do with this? And I was like, I don't know. And she was like, you should try an art show. And my very first art show, I placed second overall best of show. And it's been on ever since. It's been one heck of a ride. So that's pretty much how I got started. You're going to be the first people that I actually share this with. I'm actually moving into an art studio. I'm at McCray Art Studios in downtown Orlando. And, I'm just honored. It's all about the passion. I paint motion and emotion. And, I try to stay very loose, and I push myself. Every painting, I try to do something new. So that's basically my story, sir.
Cool, excellent. So I can't wait to see you work live because you have the opportunity to work live
Yes,
two
sir.
times during the month. You're going to
Okay.
be our artist for October, so
Awesome.
starting Friday.
Okay.
So hopefully everyone here will get a chance to see your work in person and to
Yes,
see
sir.
you in person. And of course, you're welcome to attend all of our concerts in
Awesome.
October. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Yes, sir. Sure. Absolutely.